Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel. This week I'm trying to I'm going to attempt to and demonstrate the use of functions. I've done functions on this channel before, but I want to do something a little bit different. Function version 2, if you want to put it that way. What I'm trying to emphasize in this channel is to, with this episode, is to illustrate the importance of actually using functions rather than writing large bits of code. So I'm going to try and attempt to do two functions, so function 1 and function 2. So one would feed off the other, and it's going to be interesting, this one, because this it just off late I begin to realise that I'm coding, and the code is getting larger and larger. So the emphasis, as I said earlier on, is going to emphasise the just put a comment. So so it becomes code to demonstrate the use of to demonstrate modular coding. You know what I mean, anyway. So I'm going to first. I always like using read line. I always like taking input from the keyboard. So in this case, I'm going to. I always use read line sync. So const read and sync equals require read line sync. I like using this tool, this method, this library. Very good. Let me just put the comment to here. Load libraries. That's end of line. And what else am I going to use? I think that should be it. So I'm going to let's in num1 equals read line sync dot question, enter the first number. Okay, and then we're going to do the second one. I'm just going to put console.log just to create a space between the two. Oops. And then the second one, let in num2 equals, again, read line sync dot question, enter the second number. Okay. So we're now taking the two. I could transform these. They're going to be numbers. I could do error checking, but I'm not going to involve that. I'm not going to do that in this time. All I'm trying to do to illustrate the use of functions. So I'm not going to do no error checking. Just two functions: one to multiply, and the other to calculate the square root. So function to multiply two numbers. Okay, so I always use the arrow function, so the function 1 equals, let's say, let's call it number 1, and then number 2, just for ease of, and then So we do that. So we say we're going to just return. We're going to just return the return number. Let's go number return. If I can spell correctly, number 1 multiplied by number 2. So that should be it. What we can test this, just to test this function. So we would console.log. So let's try this out. Try this one out. And let's go into that folder. Open in terminal. Let's do that's there. Function versions 2. Let's do this, and there we go. Node. So node. Control V. 4, 6. Let func 1 result equals that. So if we could also, just to test this, console.log func 1 result, so we know where we are. Oops. We would do the same test. 5 at 25, which is cool. So we know that's the output for that. So we're going to pass that into a square root. So function 2 equals. We take one input. Call it. Just call it in square t. Yeah, t. And then we would get the function, and we'll say math dot square root. Put the variable in there, in square root in there, and we just want to return that anyway. Return that, and then we can console.log function 2, and then we can think we could just pass func1 result in there, and then we should get a result there. So let's try that. So okay, console.log, so we run the program again, the app again. 5, 5, and 5. You see that? So the idea is actually taking two variables. So this one is this one. I'll just put function to take the return value from function 1, and then this will just console log the results. This will console log the square root. So the idea of this this code, as you can see, is to actually demonstrate the use of functions. Functions, you can have them just an empty function which will just calculate it, and it will just perform a function role. But this one will take two variables, two inputs, and return the value. The same with this, but in this case I've fed one off of the other. You can see how modular it is, so I can test each in isolation, which is brilliant. So I hope you benefit from this. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and then I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.